Namaste friends, welcome to YogaCandi. My name's Candace and welcome to today's flow, which is a blissful yoga flow. It's also going to be a lovely full body stretch out as well as some movement and a little bit of strength as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. There's no need for any props and I will be giving cues for some beginner variations of each pose. So don't worry, if you're a total beginner, feel free to join in. Let's start off on our hands and knees. In cat-cow, so hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. From here we're going to inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, arch, tucking the tailbone and the chin. Inhaling, dropping the belly. Exhale, arch. Take 3 more. One more. Come back to your neutral tabletop and externally rotate your wrists so that your fingertips are facing the knees. Let's take some big or small circles in one direction with the hips, warming up through the wrists. And now rotate in the opposite direction. Release the hands and extend your arms, coming down for puppy pose, sending the tailbone up to the sky. Forehead comes down to the ground, your arms are extended. Suck up through the belly and allow your chest and your arms to sink down to the ground, giving into gravity. On every exhale, you want to lift up through the pelvic floor. On your inhales, you're releasing. Keep your breath nice and deep and long in and out of the nostrils throughout today's practice. Walk your hands back towards the body. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Big toes together, bum towards the heels, extend through the arms. Coming down for a wide-legged child's pose. Take a moment on every exhale to concentrate on your pelvic floor and to lift it up. At the same time, drawing your belly button towards your spine. On the inhale, you'll release. Take one more deep breath here. Now walk your hands over towards the left side of the mat, taking this left hand and grabbing the right wrist just to add some extra resistance. Relax your head down and enjoy that lovely side stretch. Make your way back to the center and then send it over to the right side. Taking the right hand to the left wrist, extending through left side body. Concentrate on that breath and in the sensations of the body. And release, come back to the center. Draw your knees together, tuck the toes and send your bum back towards the heels. Inhale, take a back bend, lifting the arms to the sky. Exhale, push the spine and the shoulder blades apart, arching the back. Take a couple more. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, arch. One more. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, arch. Let's take it up and back to our downward facing dog. First dog of the day, give your feet a little walk. Lift up through the pelvic bowl. Suck your belly button towards your spine. And when you find some comfort, become nice and still, relaxing the neck. Take 3 deep breaths. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Plant your right hand on the opposite side of the left foot and inhale, open up through this left arm, sending it to the sky, twisting the body. You can bend your knees whenever you need to. Take a couple of deep inhales. Exhale, release, holding each elbow, hanging heavy just for a moment. Now send it over to the other side. Left hand opposite side of right foot. Inhaling the right hand to the sky, twisting the body. Take one more deep breath. Exhale, release. Interlace your hands behind your spine and allow your arms to drop up and over your head, giving a lovely stretch at the front part of the shoulders. The closer your palms are together, the more intense the stretch will be, so you can always allow them to fall open. Or you can take it a step further, externally rotating the inner palms outwards. And release, scraping the fingertips along the ground. Send your bum back for chair pose, inhaling the arms up to the sky. Tucking the tailbone and keeping the core strong. Exhale, fold. Make your way back into downward facing dog. Become nice and still. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release out the mouth. On your next inhale, lift this right leg up to the sky as high as you possibly can. And then exhale, draw that knee towards your chest in plank. Hold that leg up nice and high. And then step between the palms. You can always wiggle your toes a little further forward. Coming in for our pyramid pose. So straightening the front leg as well as the back leg. But you can always bend the front leg as much as needed depending on your flexibility. Hold this just for a moment, releasing the hamstrings and the back left calf. And then exhale, bend the front leg. Inhale, rotate, taking this right arm up to the sky, look up. Exhale, plant the hand and slowly take the back knee down to the ground. In for our low lunge. Stretching through the psoas here on the left side. Feel such a wonderful release in the back body. Hold this just for a couple of deep breaths. You can always take your hands to your knee, and the closer the back knee is to the front heel, the easier the stretch will be. Give into gravity, allowing the hips to sink forward. If you want to go a step further, then just lift up through the back leg and use this right hand to pull it closer towards your bum. And release, plant the back toes, lift up through the knee and inhale, raise up into high lunge, look up. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Back to high lunge, inhaling the hands to the sky, look up. Plant the hands either side of the front foot and step back into your plank. Take an easy plank if you would like. Suck up through the belly. And then take the vinyasa of your choice. Chaturanga up dog or all the way to the belly, cobra. And meet me in down dog. Once in your down dog, take a moment, find some comfort, close your eyes and enjoy 3 deep breaths. On your next inhale, lift the left leg as high as you possibly can. On your next exhale, draw that knee to your chest. Hold your plank with the knee lifted. And step forward. You can always wiggle your toes a little further forward and sending the leg back. Keeping your hips squared with the front of the mat, here for pyramid. You can always bend the front knee as much as needed. Take a couple of deep breaths. Bend through the front leg, plant the right hand and inhale, lift the left hand to the sky, taking a little twist. And plant the left hand back down. Very slowly make your way into low lunge. Give into gravity, letting the hips sink forward. If you want to go a step further, plant this right hand and use the left to pull this right foot towards your bum. And release, tuck the toes, lift up off the back knee. We're going to inhale up into our high lunge. Inhale up, hands to the sky, look up. And exhale, open up to your warrior two, back foot, 90-degree angle. Bend into the front leg and look at these beyond the left fingertips. Now inhale back to high lunge, hands to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, frame the front foot. Step back to plank. You can always take your knees down for a nice easy plank. Keep yourself lifted, don't sink into the shoulders. Exhale all the way to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra or full cobra. Exhale back, sending your bum all the way to the heels for a child's pose. Knees together, arms alongside the body. Lift up through the pelvic floor on every exhale and allow all thoughts to pass. Inhale yourself back up into a seat. Let's make our way into a wide straddle. So we're going to take our legs nice and wide, only as wide as you want them to be. And from here you can just place your hands behind your spine, sitting up tall. Or you can come on forward, feeling it out. Maybe take a little rocking movement from side to side, just feeling that stretch on the inside of the thighs. Keep your feet engaged, pointing up to the sky, knees lifted. If it feels good, and only if it does, come down to your forearms. Stay nice and long through the spine. Close your eyes. Or continue to sit up nice and tall, or perhaps even continue your rocking motion. Together, let's take 3 deep breaths. Now walk your hands back towards the body. We're going to make our way into butterfly, drawing one leg in, opening up through the hip, and then drawing the other leg in, keeping the hips nice and open. You can sit up nice and tall through the spine. You can always take your back against a wall. Find some movement here in butterfly, maybe just some little wiggles with the spine. Maybe some rocking movements, just like we did in our wide-legged forward fold. Just rolling forward from side to side. Don't worry if your knees are really lifted, it's just that your hips are very tight. So you can just stay up seated nice and tall, maybe with the spine against the wall. Maybe your hands behind your back, just to prop your hips up a little bit. Just find something that feels good for your body. When you find a good spot and you think my hips are nice and open, just start to lean forward a little bit. Enjoy 3 breaths wherever you are. You can always come down to the forearms, pushing those knees apart. Take 3 deep breaths wherever you are. And come on up. We're going to make our way into plank in a moment. So hug these knees towards the body. And then make your way into a nice strong plank. We've got some of our final stretches coming up. So from plank, let's draw this right knee down to the ground and then have the left knee come and join the right. You're keeping your knees together but your heels nice and far apart, so wider than hip distance. From here, if it's accessible, you're going to sit back between those legs in cow face pose. If this isn't accessible, then I recommend propping your hips really high up onto some cushions. That may make it more accessible, and if not, extend this left leg out long and have the right just placing it over the top of the left. You don't have to go into the full pose. But from here, sit up nice and tall. Engage your toes, point them up towards the top of the mat. Inhale the right arm up and over the head. We're going to take a lovely stretch with the arms as well in our cow face pose. You can even just use this left arm to pull the right a little back, getting a nice stretch into the tricep here on the right side. If you want to go a step further, you're going to take the left arm back behind you. Maybe you can touch the fingertips, maybe you can find an interlace of the hands. This is going to be hitting two birds with one stone. It's stretching through the back side of the right arm and then at the front of the left shoulder. Whichever variation, make sure you're not putting any strain on the neck. The neck is nice and long. Sit up tall. You can always close your eyes. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. And gently release the arms, roll forward, plant the hands and step back into your plank. Take your time, suck up through the belly. You're going to do the same on the other side. So this time we're bringing the left knee down to the ground first, right knee to meet the left, opening up through the feet, knees together, sitting back if possible. And then from here, remember to take the variation that works for your body. We're going to bend this left arm behind the back, using the right, if you would like to just do this, to stretch that left arm a little further back, getting a little deeper into the tricep here on the left side. Or you can find an interlace, taking the right back behind you, maybe feeling the fingertips, maybe finding a grip. Sitting up nice and tall through the spine, the neck is long. Together, let's take 3 deep breaths. And release your hands, roll forward. Find your way back into your plank. Extend through the legs. Hold your plank nice and strong. Take an easy plank if you like. Exhale all the way to the belly. Inhale, baby or full cobra. Exhale, send your tailbone back. Let's make our way into a nice comfortable seat, any seat of your choice. And we're just going to do some lovely neck releases. Sit up nice and tall through the spine. Send these left fingertips over towards the left and drop the ear towards the right. Shoulders away from the ears. You can just stay here, or you can take this right hand and place it very gently on top of the head, getting a little deeper into that side of the neck. And release, take it over to the other side, right hand over to the left side of the mat, to the right side of the mat, oh dear. Send your ear over to the left. You can stay here, or you can place this left hand on top of the head nice and gently. Take one more deep breath. And release. Release the arms, place them on your knees. Sit up tall, roll the shoulders back and down. Take a couple of little neck rolls here. Just gently rolling from side to side. Take a few more little rolls here. And then lift your head back to center. Let's take a moment together with the eyes closed, sitting up tall. Bring your breath back to its natural rhythm. Close your eyes. And just feel the sensations of the body. How are you feeling now compared to the beginning of the class? Are you feeling a little more blissful, a little more stretched out? A little more at ease with your surroundings? With the eyes still closed, inhale your hands above your head. Allow the face to draw up to the sky and touch your palms above your head. Take a big stretch. And exhale, release the arms to the side body. Do that a couple times with the eyes closed. Inhale the hands above the head, draw the face up, palms touch. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, hands up, touch the palms, face up. Exhale, release. Draw your arms to your heart center in prayer. Bow your head. I thank you for showing up on the mat, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed this class. Take this feeling with you throughout the day or throughout the evening. Namaste. You can open your eyes. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share with anybody you know. And if you want to connect with me on a deeper level, guys, all my links are below in the description, Facebook, Instagram. And I'd love for you to join the community on YogaCandi.com. It's free to sign up. And every week you'll get a love letter from me, so that's quite nice. Until next time, everybody, have a wonderful day. Namaste.